A new report is clear. Minneapolis police fell short in two high-profile cases.
In one, a woman died, and the other, a man was shot. Before that shooting, this man called the police on his neighbor nearly 40 times. So why couldn't police keep him safe? Our Connor White is here right now with what that report found. Connor?
Amelia, in that case and in another deadly domestic violence case, they both contacted police over and over again for help. A review of 75 hours of body camera footage and 49,000 documents brought auditors to the conclusion that too often officers were overwhelmed and lacked the proper knowledge and resources to respond correctly. A man shot by a neighbor, one he called Minneapolis police about dozens of times over the course of a year. A woman found dead in her apartment just days after she tried telling police her boyfriend punched her in the head. City councilors and the public are now seeing the results of an audit of police actions in both cases. The death of 47-year-old Allison Lucier and the shooting of Davis Moturi, who survived after his neighbor John Sawchak shot him after months of racist and violent harassment. Across both cases, common themes and startling numbers. Moturi called police on Sawchak 38 times. Police only investigated in 2 of these instances. Lucier called police at least 9 times, producing a small number of reports which detail felony-level assault accusations against her boyfriend, but there were no charges filed. The auditor found police at times didn't know the proper laws and procedures when responding to both Moturi's and Lucier's calls for help. There were also failures in communication, including a breakdown between Police Chief Brian O'Hara and County Attorney Mary Moriarty.
These failures are not isolated. They are systemic.
Lucier's aunt believes Minneapolis police continue to do too little too late when it comes to domestic violence.
The policies can change. That's not going to change the officers overnight.
Police Chief Brian O'Hara offering an apology to Lucier's family, acknowledging missteps in this case and in Moturi's.
The response was not perfect by any means, of course, but there were people who did try.
O'Hara says most of the recommendations in the report reflect initiatives that his department is already working on, touting changes to domestic violence policies and improved response times across the board.
There's a whole lot of things that I've been doing to try and address problems where I have the power to do so.
Again, central to all this, an apparent rift between Chief O'Hara and the Hennepin County Attorney, a break in communication that the audit says caused problems for their respective teams. He says he's willing to work on it. Moriarty tells us the same through a spokesperson. Amelia?
All right. Thank you, Connor.